Take a look at today's stock heat map. While tech giants like Apple are slipping into the red, Micron, AMD, and Intel are pulling off one of the biggest one-day recoveries of the entire year. Is this just a temporary bounce, or are we witnessing the next huge leg up in the AI hardware supercycle? This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. We're setting a target of 500 likes on this video today. Hitting that like button really keeps us motivated to bring you these daily market breakdowns. Here's the trigger. Microsoft reported quarterly earnings this week, and Azure, its cloud computing business, grew faster than Wall Street expected. That single data point mattered enormously because the biggest fear hanging over chip stocks lately hasn't been demand disappearing. It's been a fear that hyperscalers like Microsoft, Meta, and Google were spending hundreds of billions on AI infrastructure without proof it was paying off. Microsoft's Azure number was the proof investors were waiting for. It told the market, the AI infrastructure build-out isn't slowing down. It's converting into real cloud revenue. That eased the exact anxiety that had driven last week's semiconductor sell-off, and money rotated straight back into the chip names that had been beaten down the hardest. The result? The broader semiconductor sector jumped sharply today, snapping a multi-week pullback. But not every stock in that rally is being pushed higher by the same story. Some of these moves are pure relief rally repositioning, and some are backed by hard, sector-specific data. Let's go stock by stock. Micron is today's biggest mover in this group, up over 18%. This isn't happening in isolation. Micron has already locked in roughly $100 billion in binding multi-year AI memory contracts, effectively selling out its HBM supply through 2026, and it recently signed a new AI-focused memory and storage partnership with Anthropic. Bank of America is one of the loudest bulls on the stock right now. Analyst Vivek Arya has a $1,550 price target and a buy rating, framing the recent chip pullback as what he calls a summer reset rather than a real reversal, and pointing to Bank of America's own forecast that the HBM market grows to $246 billion by 2030. Polling from S&P Global shows 45 analysts carry a strong buy consensus on Micron, with an average price target sitting north of $1,500. The one-line takeaway: Micron's move today isn't just riding the sector rally. It's backed by contracted multi-year revenue visibility that most of the names on this list don't have. AMD and Intel are moving almost in lockstep today, both up in the 12 to 13% range. But the story underneath each stock is genuinely different. For AMD, Susquehanna analyst Christopher Rowland reiterated a buy rating and raised his price target to $500, citing stronger prospects in AMD's data center business. CEO Lisa Su has raised AMD's own estimate for the 2030 server CPU market to around $220 billion, driven partly by agentic AI workloads that increasingly need more than one CPU per GPU. Polling from S&P Global shows a strong buy consensus across 51 analysts, with an average target near $576. AMD reports its next earnings on August 4th, guys, an event that could either confirm or completely undercut today's move. Intel's rally is a different animal. This is a company still not consistently profitable on a trailing basis, so today's 13% pop is largely sentiment on an AI turnaround story rather than current earnings power. That said, Wells Fargo's data shows Xeon server chip shipments up 9% year over year, with average selling prices up 48%, and data center and AI gross margin at 56%, a genuine 8-point improvement. KeyBank's John Vin has a buy rating and a $155 price target. Susquehanna is more cautious with a neutral rating and a $115 target. The one-line takeaway: AMD's move is backed by an expanding, well-defined server market. Intel's move is a bet that margin improvement early in a turnaround becomes a trend, not a one-quarter blip. SanDisk is up nearly 26% today, trading around $1,280 after closing yesterday at roughly $1,017. Context matters enormously here. This stock is still down more than 30% from its 52-week high near $2,354, so today's bounce is a partial recovery, not a fresh breakout. The catalyst tracing through today's move is a bullish Morgan Stanley call forecasting NAND memory prices rising at least 25% from Q2 to Q3 2026 on continued tight supply. Goldman Sachs has been the most aggressive bull on the stock overall, raising its 12-month price target to $2,200 in early July, based on a 20 times price-to-earnings multiple against a sharply raised non-GAAP earnings estimate. The average 12-month analyst target across 18 covering analysts currently sits above $2,200, with a buy consensus. SanDisk's fiscal Q4 earnings land on August 5th, just days away, and that print will be the real test of whether today's move holds or fades. The one-line takeaway: SanDisk had the loudest percentage move today, but it's also the most volatile stock on this list, and the next real verdict comes in less than a week. SK Hynix is the one name here that doesn't fit the simple rally narrative cleanly, and it's worth understanding why. Just 2 days ago, SK Hynix reported genuinely record Q2 results, operating profit up 557% year over year to roughly $41.6 billion. And the stock still fell, because those record numbers came in below what analysts had already priced in. Today, shares are recovering off that pullback, trading near $149 after a previous close around $127, a bounce of roughly 17%. Goldman Sachs estimates a 2026 DRAM supply-demand gap of nearly 5%, calling it the most severe memory shortage in 15 years, with SK Hynix holding an estimated 60 to 70% of NVIDIA's HBM4 allocation for its next-generation AI platform. The average 12-month analyst target sits around $259, with a buy consensus, though it's worth noting SK Hynix only recently began trading in the US and has a smaller group of analysts currently covering the ADR. The one-line takeaway: SK Hynix's business is arguably the strongest of the 5 Rs, but this stock is proof that even record-breaking numbers aren't enough if the market has already priced imperfection. Step back, and today's move breaks down into 2 separate stories wearing the same green candle. Layer 1 is the AI memory shortage. Micron, SanDisk, and SK Hynix are all riding a genuine multi-year structural shortage in DRAM and NAND that's driving real contracted revenue, not just sentiment. Layer 2 is the AI compute turnaround trade. AMD and Intel are moving primarily on renewed confidence that hyperscaler AI spending, proven out by Microsoft's Azure numbers, will keep flowing into server chips and data center hardware. These aren't the same bet. One is a supply and demand story with contracts already signed. The other is a confidence story that still needs upcoming earnings. AMD on August 4th, Intel's next report, SanDisk on August 5th first, to prove it's durable. Risk 1. This is a one-day move, not a confirmed trend. Every stock on this list had a rough previous week or month. A single strong session doesn't undo weeks of chip sector selling. Risk 2. Valuations are stretched. AMD trades at a triple-digit forward PE by some estimates. SanDisk and Micron have both moved hundreds of percent over the past year. Rich valuations mean upcoming earnings carry outsized power to swing these stocks in either direction. Risk 3. Earnings are imminent for 3 of these 5 names. AMD reports August 4th, SanDisk reports August 5th, and Intel's next print looms as well. SK Hynix just showed the market that even record profit isn't safe if it misses elevated expectations. The same risk applies here. Risk 4. Macro sensitivity. These stocks have already proven this month that they can drop double digits on oil price shocks, Fed policy concerns, or broader risk-off sentiment that has nothing to do with their own fundamentals. Know your risks before you know your thesis. That's today's chip sector reversal, broken down stock by stock. Micron leading on contracted HBM demand, AMD and Intel rallying on the server CPU and AI turnaround story, and SanDisk and SK Hynix showing just how violently sentiment can swing even when the underlying numbers are record-breaking. If this helped you separate the real signal from the noise in today's rally, hit like. It helps future AI stocks reach more investors who want the numbers, not the hype. Drop a comment. Out of these 5, which one do you think holds its gains past next week's earnings? I read every single one. And if you're not subscribed yet, now's the time. Hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell. I'm John A.G. I'll see you in the next one.